Hello, everyone, and welcome to AEW Dark. I'm Excalibur, joined, as always, by the Human Suplex Machine, Taz, and our colleague, Dr. Gonzalez.
The following contest is a trios match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of Pretty Peter Avalon, Cesar Bononi, and the Hollywood hung Ryan Nemeth, the Wingmen.
Here we go, baby. The Wingmen in the house. Love these guys.
Yeah, big New Year's makeovers for, not only Peter Avalon, who you can see is back to the short hair after, it feels like just 2 days ago, Taz, that we saw him with those long extensions. But then Cesar Bononi, man, he's got the beard on him. Check out the beard on Bononi.
Yeah, he's got the parted hair. He changed his hair. He looks like a gigantic, violent, mean librarian that could really hurt you. But we had that here.
No, that's Peter Avalon.
Avalon used to be. Yeah, what the hell's going on? I'm obsessed with librarian.
And their opponents, introducing first at a combined weight of 406 pounds, Dante and Darius Martin, Top Flight.
Well, we heard a very big challenge thrown out by Top Flight this past Friday night at Rampage. We'll touch more on that in a moment.
And their tag team partner from Ansonia, Connecticut, weighing 185 pounds, AR Fox.
Top Flight, Darius and Dante Martin, after picking up the big victory over the Young Bucks in tag team action, calling out the Elite, the AEW World Trios Champions, and basically saying, put up or shut up.
Yeah, I respect that out of Top Flight. And they were speaking on behalf of AR Fox. Oh, watch out.
Well, Cesar Bononi.
Oh, that was a struggle.
Lone wingman standing, but not for long. He sent spilling to the outside. Top Flight able to avoid, or Top Flight and AR Fox able to avoid the Cesar Bononi. Wow. Cesar Bononi caught AR Fox, but then Top Flight finishing the job.
I'm curious if Bononi's hair is out of place. I doubt it. He probably has a lot of product in there.
Well, Darius Martin now in the ring with the Hollywood hunk Ryan Nemeth, but not for long because Dante made the blind tag in. Now Darius back in there. Great rapid fire offense from Top Flight. Dante comes over the top just like he's floating on air. And now AR Fox with a senton of his own.
Yeah, it's so hard, as a competitor when you're on the other end of this here, like Nemeth is. These guys are, like you said, this rapid fire offense, making these quick tags. It's hard to try and get a counter or move out of the way or something. It's so quick.
Chop to the chest by Pretty Peter Avalon, and want to let fans in Milwaukee know that our only live event in 2023 in Milwaukee will be taking place on Wednesday, April 12th at the UWM Panther Arena, and then we'll be making a return to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the Peterson Event Center on Wednesday, April 12th. Tickets are available on Friday, February 10th at 10 a.m. local time at AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com. And corkscrew brainbuster there by AR Fox.
Yeah, that was really, really well done by AR Fox. Oh, man, he got blasted.
Bononi getting bounced around by Top Flight, and AR Fox triple drop kick takes down Cesar Bononi. And Taz, I was almost sure that you would have, I could hear your voice in my head that you would remark on the fact that in Milwaukee, it's the UWM Panther Arena, and then the Pitt Panthers.
Yes, the Pitt Panthers. Yeah, the Pittsburgh Panthers. We're in Milwaukee. It's, the Panther Arena. It's a whole different state, Wisconsin. Then we go to Pennsylvania, and then you're at the University of Pittsburgh, and they're the Panthers. So University of Pittsburgh, their arena should be called the Panther Arena. What are we doing here, Milwaukee? Give it to Pennsylvania.
Well, maybe Pittsburgh just wanted to honor Peterson, whoever he was, Jay Peterson. It's Jay Peterman.
Oh, Jay Peterson was the wrestling coach at Minnesota. Totally different state.
I was thinking Seinfeld.
Who wants a piece? Big man, come on.
You're thinking Jay Peterman. You're thinking Jay Peterman. Yes.
Hollywood hunk Ryan Nemeth holding AR Fox, opened a sledgehammer shot across the spine by Cesar Bononi. Fox, though, escapes out, and the brakes got put on by Cesar Bononi, and a shot, the forearm shiver to the spine.
Yeah, nice shot right there. Beautifully done.
Let's go, Fox. Come on.
Cesar just taunting Top Flight and AR Fox. Fox thrown almost all the way across the ring.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm just realizing I had like a brain poofa. It's not, geez, because you screwed me up with all the J's. And because the Panther talk, it's Jay Robinson. Now I remember as Minnesota's head coach. It's not Jay Peterson. You meant Jay Peterman.
I did.
I'm talking about Robinson. Oh, my God.
Oh, Fox.
The hell, Excalibur. Damn it.
Fox with the Death Valley driver. Avalon makes the tag, and so does AR Fox. Dante Martin, the legal man, and he's laying in some heavy strikes on the head of Nemeth, and one for Bononi as well. Dante escapes the outside, vaults over the ropes, lands the enziguri, a shot for Bononi to keep him on the outside, diving cross body, the far leg hooked, no.
Almost got it right there. Dante almost got it.
Dante floats over the top. Darius coming off the bottom rope, that springing flatliner, the far leg hooked again, but there that time Bononi able to break it up. Oh!
A shot.
Oh, Avalon connects with the thrust kick, but AR Fox comes flying. Oh! Bononi just trucked him.
Look at the hairs falling towards the right eye. Man looks like a model, damn it.
Dante.
Oh, Top Flight. Both men trapped in the arms of Cesar Bononi, but AR Fox, the drop kick, the assist. This has been a back and forth battle to kick us off here tonight on Dark.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
Avalon, too overzealous. Missed Darius Martin, but the tag didn't miss, and now AR Fox comes in the lariat through the ropes. And Fox skins the cat, comes in with the double drop kick. And the rocket launched into the cutter by Top Flight. AR Fox covers 2 and 3.
The winners of this match, the team of AR Fox and Top Flight.
Well, I'm pretty sure the Elite is paying attention to these three men here.
Yeah, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks were definitely put on notice for those AEW World Trios Championship. And what a showdown that would be. The Elite versus AR Fox and Top Flight. Hopefully, we can see that soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is pro wrestling. This AEW ring belongs to me. Give the people what they want. Tell them we got it. I'll take 'em one by one. My reign of terror has just begun. And it only gets bigger from here.
Coming up next here on AEW Dark, Red Velvet, just 24 hours before she challenges Jade Cargill for the TBS Championship, will be in action next.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, Red Velvet.
Red Velvet looking for maybe a little bit of a warm-up here before she challenges Jade Cargill for the TBS Championship tomorrow night at Dynamite. But Taz, you know, I mean, as well as anybody, you can't look past your opponent anytime.
No, never. Never. It doesn't matter who it is, where, when, how, whatever. You never look past anybody.
Her opponent, already in the ring, Sofia Castillo.
Sofia Castillo set to go one-on-one with Red Velvet here tonight. We mentioned Red Velvet and Jade Cargill for the TBS Championship. Also taking place tomorrow night at Dynamite, 8/7 Central live on TBS. It will be the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, continuing his quest to the top as he faces Timothy Thatcher, Hangman Adam Page, and Jon Moxley. Part 3. The Acclaimed will be in action. Konosuke Takeshita, the Japanese phenomenon, will take on the Machine, Brian Cage, and Darby Allin puts his TNT Championship on the line against Samoa Joe in his no-holds-barred.
Nice head scissors, getting that head scissors, I should say, and then Velvet right there with a really nice deep arm drag. Well done.
There's an interesting note about Jade Cargill and Red Velvet. Not an interesting note, I guess observation more than anything. That you know how throughout wrestlers' careers there are certain people that sometimes they just are constantly linked to. You know, I'm thinking of like the Lucha Brothers, the Young Bucks, yourself, and maybe Sabu. You know, guys that you team with, you wrestle a lot. But Jade Cargill and Red Velvet kind of coming into a very similar situation.
That's a good point. That was a nice shot too. But that's wait.
Cover.
Yeah, no, that's a good point about. I agree with you on Red Velvet and Jade for sure. And you know, even though obviously Red Velvet not as doesn't have the size, the height, and the you know pure power that Jade Cargill does, the TBS champion, but it doesn't matter. You know your opponent so well, and you're as crafty and quick as we know, as we see here, Velvet is.
Covered by Red Velvet there. Just a 2 count, says Bryce Remsburg.
That poses a problem for someone, will pose a problem, in my opinion, for someone like Jade Cargill come tomorrow night.
And Taz, in my analogy, of course, you were the Jade Cargill. Red Velvet is the Sabu in this equation.
Thank you. That's why I love you, Excalibur, and that's why Sabu hates you. So.
Oh, Sophia Castillo just guillotined Red Velvet there on the middle rope, and now the cover. Velvet, though, kicking out of 1.
Well, Velvet's tough, right? So we've called a lot of her matches on Dark, Dynamite. We've seen her Rampage. She's a tough athlete. She's got great, quick, fast hands, Red Velvet. She's spectacular. I've sung her praises, and so have you, for a long time with good reason. So if anyone could topple, you know, Jade Cargill, it could be this lady right here, Red Velvet.
Yeah, I think Red Velvet has everything that it takes to defeat the TBS champion. But hold on here, a cover. Velvet kicking out, and you know, Red Velvet though, I think the one knock against her maybe in this equation is that she's just very recently returning from injury. Not a ton of in-ring time, whereas Jade's been competing regularly, and that could be a slight disadvantage for Red Velvet. As Castillo now a cover. And
That could be, but I do know. Hold on a minute, a lot of near falls here.
Yeah.
I do know that, something like this, where an athlete is going against Red Velvet, getting a lot of near falls on her, that's going to push you harder. And I know while she was out of injury, she rehabbed properly, did Red Velvet. So she's got to get out of this full Nelson though.
Yeah, Velvet, those arms kind of dropping a little bit. Red Velvet could be fading right here, or maybe not. Using the hip check to try to break the grip. Gets pulled back. Velvet swinging a miss. Castillo ripcords her out. A leg lariat. And Velvet.
Once you follow up, you got to be careful with Velvet, though. See?
In the corner. And Red Velvet, the lung blower, as Castillo was hung up in the ropes. Let's take another look at how this came about.
Yeah, you see right here, boom, right across the throat, sternum, jaw, everything. Lung blower Jones. Great job by Velvet.
Velvet back up to her feet. Castillo in the ropes. The knees to the back, right between the shoulder blades, and Castillo brought back out towards center. Velvet now with the Red Velvet. Now a submission hold by Red Velvet, a short arm scissor, and she's got Castillo.
Well, she had the short arm scissors transition here. Got a locked up hammerlock in, taking the arm out, the other arm.
And that's it. Sophia Castillo, the verbal submission. Red Velvet
Winner of
victorious.
this match by submission, Red Velvet.
Well, Red Velvet adding a new wrinkle to her game. And something we haven't seen before out of her.
Your ass is mine on Wednesday, Jade. I made you that bitch.
Wow. And Could Red Velvet be the 1 in 49 and 1? Can she become TBS champion? We will find out tomorrow night at Dynamite. The action continues here tonight on AEW Dark as Zach Clayton, the reality. Zach Clayton takes on Fulton next.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from the Jersey Shore, weighing 265 pounds, the reality, Zach Clayton.
Taz, remember when we had that discussion a few weeks ago about guys talking into the handheld camera while the ring announcer's talking?
No. Oh, yes, I do, actually. No, I do remember. You go, oh, sorry.
Yeah, because
yes, no, I do
nobody
remember.
can hear him.
I know Zach did that, and I'm very surprised. Even though he's from Jersey, he's very intelligent.
Wow, shots fired.
His opponent already in the ring, Fulton.
Fulton making his AEW singles debut here tonight against the reality, Zach Clayton. And before this match gets too far underway, I want to remind you, AEW Dynamite is coming your way live 8/7 Central tomorrow night on TBS. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, continues his quest to the top, but he will have to go through Timothy Thatcher, a mercenary brought in by MJF to destroy Danielson's arm, plus Hangman Adam Page and Jon Moxley Part 3. Darby Allin faces Samoa Joe for the TNT Championship, and it'll be no holds barred. The AEW World Tag Team Champions, they acclaim, they'll be in action. Plus, Jade Cargill, looking for her 50th win and another defense of the TBS Championship, will take on former baddie Red Velvet, plus Konosuke Takeshita, the man that will be in our main event here tonight on Dark. He will go one-on-one with the Machine, Brian Cage. All of that and so much more tomorrow night live on Dynamite.
Yeah, oh, nice job by Clayton with that backbreaker. Yeah, no, tomorrow night from Dayton, Ohio is going to be an awesome show. There's some awesome matches that are lined up. So, and things are evolving here. And, yeah, definitely looking forward to tomorrow night for sure. Calling that action with and the Shivani, as I call him now.
Vertical suplex by Zach Clayton and a leaping knee drop. Both of these men, very sizable athletes, but Clayton making good use of his strength here tonight, Taz.
Yeah, no, he is. And Clayton does that. He, you know, he's got, for a man his size, Clayton, he's got good athletic ability. His timing is excellent. He's tough, very tough guy. You see how big he is by Fulton was struggling getting him up for a slam, and Fulton's not a small guy.
Yeah, great power by Fulton, who's getting the support of the fans here in AEW Universal. And Fulton looking for a power bomb, but Clayton, whoa, Clayton
got out.
Very narrowly squeaked out of the way and up the backbreaker, but using the dreadlocks of Fulton.
Yeah, you know, obviously Fulton using the same barber and vitamins that Peter Avalon uses, but I digress. And again, using that hair, which is illegal to do, but I don't think the referee saw it. She was looking towards the front of Fulton's body where, you know, Clayton grabbed that whole bunch of Dreadlock Jones.
And now Zach Clayton with the arm hook, the brain buster. He floats over, hooks the far leg, and gets the win.
Winner of this match, the reality, Zach Clayton.
There you go. I mean, it wasn't easy. Fulton put up a good fight, but Clayton, he gets the victory.
Yeah, very strong effort by Fulton, but the reality.
I'm the alpha male of this company. None of these losers here can compete and dominate me. It's me and it's me alone. And that is the reality.
Yeah, you heard it from the reality, Zach Clayton.
It's a great night to start our revolution. For the first time ever, AEW Revolution invades the Chase Center in what promises to be one of the most talked about shows of the year. World Championships will be on the line, and the biggest stars in AEW will headline this massive night live on pay-per-view. Don't miss the AEW World Champion MJF, Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Saraya, Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, Jamie Hayter, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Darby Allin, Sting, Chris Jericho, and the Jericho Appreciation Society. Tickets are on sale now and make a great holiday gift.
All right, Excalibur, you've been waiting for it. Well, you're going to get it. Tag team action, my friend. I know you love yourself a good tag team match. Brian Pillman Jr., Brock Anderson, they're teaming up right now on Dark.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by the Enforcer, Arn Anderson, the team of Brian Pillman Jr. and Brock Anderson.
Taz, you know how sometimes you have a tag team where the guys are very similar personality-wise? That's not really what we have here with Brock Anderson and Brian Pillman Jr.
No, two completely different type people.
Their opponents are in the ring, the team of Dean Alexander and Rosario Grillo.
Rosario Grillo, Dean Alexander, though, we've seen them in action before. Very similar personality-wise. So
They do, and you got to be careful with Grillo and Alexander. They're tough. They'll drive right over you.
Brian Pillman Jr. and Rosario Grillo starting things off for their respective sides. And just a note to our fans in Dayton, Ohio, we will be there tomorrow night at the Nutter Center on the campus of Wright State University. You still have a chance to join us for both Dynamite and Rampage tomorrow night. And then we will be making our debut in Phoenix, Arizona at the Footprint Center on Wednesday, February 22nd. And our debut in Sacramento, California, the Golden One Center. You can feel the fallout from Revolution live on Wednesday, March 8th. Tickets for all three of these events available right now, AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com.
You know, you see Brock Anderson getting some offense on Grillo. I thought, here's a cover. I was wrong. I was about to interrupt you because I thought that Dean Alexander tagged himself in, but unless I've been hitting the head with too many chairs, I thought I saw that happen, but I guess I did not. That happens sometimes. You know, I see things. I see butterflies, birds, everything.
You see Brian Pillman coming over the top with the foot stomps, and you didn't imagine that, Taz. Pillman made solid contact to the chest of Grillo. Kick to the back, the lateral press.
Yeah, it's a good strong kick out by Grillo. Pillman smart. He knew that Grillo wants to get over to tan in Alexander, so smart by Pillman, get himself a front headlock. Nothing fancy. It's an effective, nasty hold that works.
Well, it did work partially because Grillo made his way over to the corner and back elbow, repeated back elbows in the tag made out to Dean Alexander. And
yeah, now they got a double team move here going on. Hold on.
Whoa, Grillo gets elevated over the top, collides with the ring apron, boot to the face for Dean Alexander. Brian Pillman Jr. backing Alexander up to the ropes.
Well, Alexander's a big guy, so Pillman's got to be careful. You don't get a return shot from Big Dean. Oh, look at the elbow there.
Oh, Dean Alexander getting knocked all around by Pillman and Brock Anderson. Brock Anderson, the gourd buster, the cover, and the pin, and the win.
The winners of this match, the team of Brock Anderson and Brian Pillman Jr.
Well, you're going to take a look here at Pillman and Anderson. They get the victory and off of that gourd buster right there. Good double team move, a kick. Quickly snatch it with the gourd buster. I was about to say shoot a half Nelson instead of pulling that way. You get him on his back quicker. But it didn't matter. It's irrelevant because hey, it was hard enough gourd buster that Brock got the victory.
Well, a successful tag team debut here in AEW for Brian Pillman Jr. and Brock Anderson. Singles action coming up next here on AEW Dark. Sky Blue goes one-on-one with Renee Michelle, and that's happening right now.
You know, I was thinking, I'm glad in between these matches that we don't have any kind of breaks that they're so fast, because you would be talking my ear off.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Chicago, Illinois, Sky Blue.
Taz, if there's one thing we excel at here in AEW, is just banging them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one after the other.
Her opponent, already in the ring, Renee Michelle.
Renee Michelle, we've seen her many times here in AEW and on Dark. Talented lady for sure, as is Sky Blue, so it should be a good matchup.
Yeah, real fire and ice kind of thing going on here with Renee Michelle, the red hair, red attire, Sky Blue.
Great observation. That's why you win an award every 3 months as the best announcer in the world ever. because of those observations. That's exactly it.
You know who else won an award?
Who?
Never mind.
Tell me later.
I'll tell you later. Oh, back elbow. Renee Michelle got another boot to the face there from Sky Blue. Sky escapes through the ropes, comes off the roll-up and the bridge back. 2, no.
Wow. Interesting here. Look at this.
Yeah, kick to the midsection by Sky Blue, and Renee Michelle, though, escapes out. Elbow strike to the jaw of Sky Blue, and Renee Michelle sends Sky face first into that top turnbuckle pad. And coming up early next month on Wednesday, March 1st, AEW will be making our debut in the San Francisco Bay Area at the Cow Palace for Dynamite. And then on Friday, March 3rd, the Cow Palace once again, the historic debut of Rampage, the historic moonsault from Renee Michelle.
Whoa.
And then we will make history with Revolution at the Chase Center on Sunday, March 5th. Tickets for all 3 events available, AEWTIX.com. Come make history with us, Taz.
Yes, make history in historic moments. Here we go. And now you see the ice part of the
They
fight.
didn't change the matchup copy.
They didn't change it? No.
No,
Why
it still
would
says historic 3 times.
they? It's just historic.
Oh, Sky Blue comes back, the knee strike, the snap, the kick to the knee, and Sky, oh, thrust kick, caught, spun around, and the enzigiri. Sky Blue now bringing Renee Michelle up to her feet. Renee doing a good job of fighting out of it. Waist lock, roll through, and all the way back through. German suplex, 2, and no.
Very ambitious type of German, like, we've seen athletes do that. It's tough to do when you roll through like that rolling chaos type deal. It's hard to do. I mean, so good for Renee right there doing that. The fire part of this fire and ice matchup.
Oh, and now Sky Blue, the cover, and the win. Wow, out of nowhere.
Winner of
Yeah.
this match, Sky Blue.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at it. You saw Sky Blue hit that out of nowhere, catches the victory. I'll tell you, if only these 2 ladies could maybe become friends and maybe talk and have some synergy, we'd have a hell of a tag team here. Fire and ice, right?
Well, I mean, it's like the old DC Comics series. That would be some corporate synergy with our friends over at Warner Brothers Discovery. Nonetheless, Sky Blue victorious.
All right, we've got some tag team action right here. Check this out. Nice. Shane Taylor Promotions. Shane Taylor, JD Griffey. They're going to have at it right now.
The following contest is a tag team match set for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of Shane Taylor and JD Griffey. Shane Taylor Promotions.
Taz, before we get to this match, I was just thinking about what we're going to do after we're done recording Dark. You want to head to the pub and get some bangers and mash?
Oh, come on now. What do you see? It took you 5 matches. I mean, really.
I've been sitting on that one for hours.
Unbelievable. I'll get to that later on. But this match should be a banger. Let's see what happens.
Their opponents are in the ring, the team of Mr. G and Dante Casanova.
Mr. G's got the suspenders and the tie gimmick. Look like the shades of Mike Rotundo back in the day, IRS Jones.
Or Mr. Hughes. Oh, wait, Hughes, did he wear he didn't have a tie, though.
He did. No, I don't remember. And I wrestled him. He had the suspenders. He might have had the tie. I think he did have a tie. At somewhere, maybe he had a tie. Oof! Anyway.
JD Griffey using those kicks to soften up the body of Mr. G. And Shane Taylor Promotions, a tag team that's very well known to fans of Ring of Honor. And speaking of Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor takes place on Friday, March 31st at the Galen Center on the campus of the University of Southern California, USC. It is Ring of Honor's pay-per-view debut in the city of Los Angeles. Tickets start at only $20 plus fees and are available right now, ROHTIX.com and AEWTIX.com. Shane Taylor heads to the ropes and the big splash.
Well, it's Taylor. He knows what he's doing, man. He's been around the block. He's talented, quick, obviously a huge, massive man, but very fleet-footed for sure. By the way, side note, Mr. Hughes did wear a tie. He did. Just so everybody out there, Bob just told me, production assistant.
Cover there. Dante Casanova looking for the cover. Mr. Hughes with the tie. Mike Rotunda with the tie. Mr. G with the tie. A lot of ties going on in pro wrestling.
Yeah, we're both wearing ties right now. We're crazy.
Yeah. Oh, Shane Taylor. Big elbow strike.
Here comes Griffey now. Let's see if, Griffey swinging for the fences. See what I did there?
Yeah, came flying in with that elbow strike. Shane Taylor, double underhook. Oh, the knee strike into the package pile driver. Wow, Jade Griffey covers and gets the win.
The winners of this match, Shane Taylor and J.D. Griffey.
Impressive by these two men right here, man. Shane Taylor and Griffey, good job.
Yeah, highly efficient tag team offense from Shane Taylor, J.D. Griffey. Shane Taylor Promotions victorious here in their AEW debut.
Tomorrow on TBS.
I am coming to take back what's mine.
Samoa Joe challenges Darby Allin for the TNT title. No holds barred. The World Tag Team Champions, The Acclaimed, are back in action.
Ain't nobody stopping me from wrestling!
Can Timothy Thatcher finally finish Bryan Danielson for MJF? Plus, the score is even. Who will win the rubber match when Hangman Page faces Jon Moxley?
There's only gonna be one last man standing.
Wednesday Night Dynamite, live tomorrow at 8 on TBS.
Coming up next here on AEW Dark, the magical girl, Yuka Sakazaki, in action next.
Yuka! Yuka!
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Southtown, the magical girl, Yuka Sakazaki.
Did you see the video from last week of the guy dancing in the crowd to Yuka's music?
No, but I need to see that. Could you have your people send it to my people?
Oh, I most certainly will. Let's go back down to Tasha real quick.
Her opponent are in the ring, Avery Bro.
Maybe bro, not too impressed.
Yuka Sakazaki, just a ball of energy is Yuka Sakazaki, and potentially Yuka, I mean, seems to be on a collision course with Athena. Could be our next Ring of Honor Women's World Champion if things keep heading the way that they are, Taz.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was trying to gather the conversation that was just happening in the ring with these two ladies. Avery Bro felt like Yuka was stealing her gimmick, and Avery said, no, it's not your thing, and it's just my thing. It's not bad. And then Yuka made a funny noise, and I didn't hear anything you said, and it was very funny.
Well, I'll just delete all my stuff.
Or we could talk about it right here. How about that?
Well, I was saying Yuka and the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion Athena seem to be on a collision course. And,
yes.
And so Yuka very well could be poised to become the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion if she's able to defeat Athena. I mean, it seems like the collision is inevitable.
I think you're right about that. Athena would be really tough to beat for someone like Yuka. Yuka is dangerous because she's super athletic and quick, as we could see. I mean, damn it, she's the magical girl, okay? But Athena, very mean, very aggressive, very violent. She might be meaner and maybe a little bit tougher, maybe, than Yuka.
Yeah, but don't let the high energy, the upside down goggles, don't let all that fool you, because Yuka Sakazaki, very tough in her own right, as Avery Bro found out firsthand just now.
I agree, and like I said, I'm a very big fan of anyone with the name Magical in their name, and she is the magical girl, Yuka Sakazaki. I just feel that it might be a little bit of a tough to topple someone like Athena.
Well, right now,
Avery Bro talking a lot of trash out here, huh?
Yeah, Avery Bro Sending Yuka. Oh, wait, Yuka comes back. That kick to the face. Avery Bro on roller skates there.
And, wow, your people work fast. They just sent the message over to my people. Damn. Your people don't play around.
They were listening in.
Oh, my God. My people, too. They listening, so they got it from your people. Hello, Yuka. Hello.
Yeah, you can just high-five us at the desk.
Wave to a yellow.
Oh! Boot to the head.
Yuka's the best. She did the truck thing, like, blow your horn type thing. She loves when we go to Texas. She goes on the interstate. She's always doing that to the truckers. Come on, pop up. Yuka.
Well, it's because the horns sound different in the U.S.
They
than
do.
in
Oh, they're
Japan.
definitely different. Watch out. They do. In Japan, the trucks are usually Volvos and Mercedes. They're fancy trucks in Japan. Here, we just use Peterbilts and Mack.
Oh! Well, Avery Bro coming in with that cannonball senton in the corner. The far leg is hooked.
Wow.
And Yuka.
Whoa. That was close. Yuka able to get out, though.
Yeah, kicking out late. I mean, that was very nearly a big upset here.
Bro.
For Avery Bro.
Bro. Yeah, that was close. Bro.
Avery came flying in with that kick. Discus lariat. Oh, the first one missed, but the discus right hand caught Avery Bro flush. And Yuka goes behind. She's got Avery Bro up with the arm captured. That's the merry-go-round for Avery Bro. She gets dropped, and Yuka has the upper hand here.
I love it. Yuka's looking good. Got to finish her off, girl. Go for it here.
Yuka Sakazaki.
I love it.
Okay.
She's funny.
Yuka headed up to the top, and the magical girl splash.
Jeez.
1, 2, 3.
Winner of this match, Yuka Sakazaki.
That's so hard to do what she did, springboarding off the middle of the ring, off the middle rope, man. Not even a turnbuckle.
What a win for Yuka Sakazaki.
On Friday, March 31st,
Ring of Honor Wrestling returns to the City of Angels.
professional wrestling fans from around the world will descend on Los Angeles
Welcome everyone to Supercard of Honor.
for one of the most anticipated events of the year.
Get ready to give you a show that's gonna blow your mind.
Ring of Honor Wrestling presents Supercard of Honor,
Business just picked up.
where the hearts of these champions will shine bright on one of the biggest stages of them all. See Claudio Castagnoli,
I have been the final boss for years.
Samoa Joe,
Nobody walks out alive.
Wheeler Yuta, Athena, The Embassy, and many more will be there live.
Yeah, I got goosebumps, man.
ROH Supercard of Honor, live from the Galen Center at USC with an early bell time at 4 p.m.
Oh my God!
Tickets are on sale now. Go to ROHTix.com or at AEWTix.com.
All right, here we go. The Workhorsemen, Excalibur, one of your favorite teams for sure. They are going to go at it. You know, when you get these two guys in here, it's like the proverbial Porsche in the tank. Workhorsemen.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of Anthony Henry and Jade, the Workhorsemen.
Yeah, Taz, the J.D. Drake, Anthony Henry, a very complimentary tag team. They are highly aggressive, highly efficient with their offense.
Their opponents already in the ring, the team of Liam Gray and Adrian Alanis.
No, you got to be careful with that J.D. Drake. He's a big, dangerous man. He's very athletic for a guy his size. He's starting this thing off. Very accomplished bowler, by the way, believe it or not. Imagine bowling with this guy and you beat him. He'd want to beat you up. He's very violent on the lanes, a violent bowler. That's wild, right? And
Well, Liam Gray, look for the roll-up there. And J.D. Drake charging into the corner, nobody home. And a big back elbow there by Liam Gray. Adrian Alanis goes charging in, drop kick to the chest. And the crossbody in the corner. And now
right now. Whoa.
Yeah, kick out. Not even a 1 count for Adrian Alanis. As
well, these two guys realize they better stay on top of JD, because if they have one slip-up, JD will shut them down fast.
Yeah, very fast-paced offense from Liam Gray and Adrian Alanis. JD Drake. Oh, that chop. Oh. After he reversed Alanis into the corner, Gray and Alanis stacked up on top of one another. And JD Drake. Oh, the lariat into a DDT.
Damn, I told you. I saw JD early in catering. I mean, he don't go near him in catering. He's very territorial in catering. Dangerous.
High running boot by Henry, and the cannonball into the ropes. Liam Gray just got squished.
Great teamwork by Henry and JD right there.
Anthony Henry, the crossed leg brain buster. Henry floats over.
He's got him.
And scores the win.
Winners of this match, the Workhorsemen.
Well, the Workhorsemen keeping their workload short. I like it. Good job by these guys.
Yeah, and Taz, as you mentioned, all it took was one slip up from the opponents. JD Drake took advantage, and Anthony Henry scoring the pin. A strong outing for the Workhorsemen. It's main event time here on AEW Dark, and this should be a good one. The Japanese phenomenon Konosuke Takeshita takes on Angelico of the Spanish Announce Project.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Luther and Serpentico, the Spanish Announce Project's Angelico.
I literally would pay money to Angelico, like a lot of money, to teach Luther how to do the Angelico dance. I really would.
Because he was getting a little Luther, that is. Luther was getting a little footsie on the way out. I think Luther's pretty fired up.
Yeah, well, Luther, he loves music. That's why. He loves music. It soothes him.
And his opponent from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 232 pounds, Konosuke Takeshita.
A great reaction for Konosuke Takeshita tonight in the AEW Universal, but Takeshita, he's going to have his hands full with Angelico here tonight, and then tomorrow night at Dynamite, it'll be Takeshita and the Machine Brian Cage. That could be these could both be very dangerous matches for the Japanese phenomenon, Taz.
Absolutely, yes. This one for sure with Angelico. Different style Angelico than the Machine Brian Cage tomorrow night on Dynamite with Takeshita for sure. But you know, it's a styles clash of styles tomorrow night on Dynamite more than this. I think that, well, exchanging of holds, I think that's something that Takeshita, maybe he can hang with Angelico here. Maybe, we'll see. The power game tomorrow night, that's going to be tough to deal with the Machine Brian Cage.
Well, Angelico and Takeshita both looking for strikes to start things off, a little unlike Angelico, but maybe he's trying to play Takeshita's game here tonight, and a swing and a miss. Ducks underneath. Takeshita building up momentum. Serpentico grabbing the
Slowed
boot.
down the momentum. Serpentico, I think that was smart. That worked. That was good stuff. And there, look what happens.
Yeah.
That was very good by Serpentico.
The Spanish Announce Project giving Angelico a very big assist on the outside as Luther and Serpentico just double sledges into the spine of Takeshita.
Yes, Luther. What part of, hold on a second here. Spanish Announce Project, what part of either Puerto Rico or the DR or like Ecuador is Luther from? Like where in Spain, like where is he from regarding this?
Well, it's he's from the Kingdom of Nye, and
is that near Colombia?
As
That's not near Colombia. No, I don't think so.
Well, look at this.
Look at that, yeah.
The Yave Master Angelico with just so many ways to punish you, so many ways to beat you.
Yeah.
And Takeshita's arms are all captured up.
You can see how tight, just by the shin across the right arm of Takeshita, how tight that is right there. Look at that shot, how tight that hammerlock is. It's a hammerlock with his leg, meaning Angelico's leg. Angelico is a wizard, man, at regarding submission. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, that Mexican submission wrestling style, that Llave style, and Angelico employs it so well, and he's just so dangerous with it. And, you know, we talked about Takeshita facing the Machine Brian Cage tomorrow night at Dynamite Live, 8/7 Central on TBS. We will also see the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. His arm is a mess, and he will be walking in there with Timothy Thatcher, a man who is just, a throwback, almost like a modern-day incarnation of Billy Robinson. We'll also have Hangman Adam Page taking on Jon Moxley, the third match in the trilogy. This one taking place just an hour away from Moxley's hometown of Cincinnati. Darby Allin puts his TNT Championship on the line against Samoa Joe, and it'll be no holds barred. Plus, Jade Cargill looks for her 50th win and to defend the TBS Championship against Red Velvet. The Acclaimed are in tag team action. All of that and so much more. What a shot by Takeshita.
Yeah, Takeshita really cleaned the clock of Angelico. What a blow. Man, that was rough. Oof.
Yeah, Takeshita, I mean, you know, we talk about his speed, the danger of those knee strikes, but the Takeshita line scores there. Konosuke Takeshita, I mean, he's got so many ways to beat an opponent, and he's going to need all of them tomorrow night on Dynamite.
Well, he's got to try to get through this here with Angelico first, but you're right. He will need them all next night against Brian Cage. Tomorrow night, I should say, against Brian Cage.
Oh, the chop just stunned Angelico in the ropes. And Takeshita goes floating over the top into a DDT. He covers two and no. Angelico able to kick out.
Yeah, nice way to get more impact on a DDT coming over the top rope like that. I like it.
Yeah, and especially for an athlete of Takeshita's size, about 230 pounds, all that weight coming over the top, crashing down, driving Angelico's head into the mat. Angelico, though, driving his elbow into the back of the neck of Takeshita.
Yeah, so a lot of people, I don't know if they realize how large of an athlete Takeshita is. He's a big man. He's probably 6'2"-ish, maybe 6'3", too. I mean, he's nice headlock takedown. Look at that counter. Wow.
Yeah. Into the crucifix by Takeshita, and Angelico, he countered that Blue Thunder bomb attempt by Takeshita. He did it once again. The roll through. Instead, not looking for a pin, trying to get his footing, but Takeshita, the up kick, and there's the Blue Thunder bomb.
There it is.
1, 2, and no, Angelico able to kick out.
Oh, Takeshita, nice job on the Blue Thunder Jones right there, which should be the actual name. In the annals of pro wrestling, I think it should be changed. Blue Thunder Jones. Sounds like a guy wrestling out of Memphis. And from Memphis, Blue Thunder Jones. Oh, look at this.
Serpentico grabbing the boot of Takeshita. Angelico landing a high kick to the face. And now Angelico up on the ropes. What's Angelico got in mind? Just up bulldog from the top with a handful of hair. Angelico blocks it to the Mahi Strong. But no, Takeshita able to kick out.
That probably would have been an upset, I would think, and Takeshita would have maybe gone into tomorrow night against Cage, lacking some momentum.
Yeah, lacking some momentum, maybe lacking some confidence, but Takeshita able to escape the Mahi Straw, and Angelico now, I don't know if you want to do this, Taz.
Yeah, I don't think that's smart by Angelico to kind of antagonize Takeshita. Oh, what a shot, see?
The jumping knee scores, and now Takeshita with Angelico on the shoulder. No, Angelico escaped out. Takeshita escapes out. German suplex with a deadlift. 2 and oh, Serpentico. He swept out the leg of Takeshita. Aubrey Edwards didn't see it. Her eyes were on Angelico's shoulders.
Yeah, disrupted the bridge, and that's the end of the pinning combination when that happens.
And oh, Luther from behind the referee once again. Luther lands
steal
the
it here.
pump
Jackknife.
2 got him. Oh, Takeshita able to survive it.
And Angelico almost stole that with an assist from Luther on the jackknife cover.
Yes, a big assist from both Serpentico and Luther in this match, but Takeshita still able to survive it. The fans here giving Luther their opinion of the pin count.
Big one, Ganesta!
Oh, that one.
What the? I think he caught him on the top of the head there.
Yeah, and the kick to the lower back by Angelico, and Look,
you heard Angelico directed traffic right there.
Serpentico and Luther just both blatantly. Oh no! The collision of the heads. And Takeshita changes grip. Oh,
damn! Oh my God!
Takeshita plants Angelico. He plants him once again. The brainbuster, the cover, and Angelico kicked out.
What is inside the skull of Angelico? We landed on his head twice. You gotta be kidding me.
Takeshita, the jumping knee for Serpentico. And what a shot! The knee strike right down the middle. And the win for Takeshita.
The winner of this match, Konosuke Takeshita.
Good match, a lot of moving parts at the Spanish Announce Project, trying to help out Angelico, but it didn't work. Now my man right here's got some momentum going into tomorrow night, bud.
Yeah, Konosuke Takeshita, the Machine Brian Cage, tomorrow night on Dynamite, plus Bryan Danielson and Timothy Thatcher, Hangman Page, Jon Moxley, Part 3, Jade Cargill, Red Velvet, all of that and so much more. We'll see you at Dynamite.
Tomorrow on TBS.
I am coming to take back what's mine.
Samoa Joe challenges Darby Allin for the TNT title. No holds barred. The World Tag Team Champions, The Acclaimed, are back in action.
Ain't nobody stopping me from wrestling!
Can Timothy Thatcher finally finish Bryan Danielson for MJF? Plus, the score is even. Who will win the rubber match when Hangman Page faces Jon Moxley?
There's only gonna be one last man standing.
Wednesday Night Dynamite, live tomorrow at 8 on TBS.